Very good morning, dear kids. Welcome to our English class. Last period we have learned the lesson, the four dragons. I hope you have understood very well. Dear students, I would suggest everyone to improve your English, you have to improve your vocabulary. With the help of vocabulary, your English or story or you can understand, you will be understand the lesson very well. So dear students, you have to improve your vocabulary, learn the new words and improve your vocabulary. Okay, dear student, let's begin reading comprehension. Question number A. With your elbow partner, order the sentences as you read them in the story. We have to arrange the arrange the sentences as a story. Okay, first sentence here mention the people on earth were dying because the land was dry. Here are the given all the sentences of the lesson. We have to put them in sequentially as a story. First of all, we have to read the all sentences. The dragon scoop up water and spray it into the sky. Here, this sentence said here, dragon scoops. Dragons collect all water in their mouth and they spray into the sky. This will not be the second. So, we will read the next sentence. The dragons were imprisoned under the huge mountain. This sentence shows they are under the imprisoned under the huge mountain because of the jade emperor has put them, given the punishment. This will not the second. The dragons turn themselves into rivers. This will be not the second answer. Next, the dragons went to see the jade emperor. The dragons went to see the jade emperor. Here, this sentence, it is the second. The jade emperor didn't send rain to earth. When the dragon went to jade emperor, then the jade emperor didn't send rain to the people on the earth. This sentence is the third. Next, fourth will be the dragons scoop up water and spread it into the sky. This will be the fourth sentence. When the jade emperor did not send rain to the earth at that time, the dragons collect all water in their mouth and spray into the sky. Next, fifth, the dragons were imprisoned under huge mountains. Yes, this will be the fifth sentence. Last is remaining is the last sentence. It shows sixth one. What is the sixth sentence? The dragons turn themselves into rivers. Okay, I hope you understood the story with the short way. Okay, let us see the question answer. Question B. Answer this question. First, what were people on earth doing? Why? Answer here. I have already written the answer here. Okay. The people on the earth were praying for rain as the earth had dried up. The people were hungry as their crops had withered and they had no rice to eat. The people on the earth, they were praying to the God and they are requesting to the God send or praying for the rain here because the earth had getting dried. People did not get the foods to eat, did not have the rice to feed their children. So all the people were on the earth praying to the rain, praying for rain. Next, why did the dragons go to see the jade emperor? Why did the dragons, when they heard the people are praying for rains, the dragons decided to go to see the jade emperor to request him for the rain? Answer, the dragons went to see the jade emperor to request him to send rain to help the people. Yes, I have already told. Dragons went to jade emperor to request him to send rain to help the people. Those are starving for the crops, those are hungry. They did not get enough food for eating. Next, third question. How did the dragons help the people on earth? When the Jade Emperor did not help, did not send the rain to the earth, then dragons tried. They helped the people on the earth. How? The dragons helped the people on the earth. They scooping up water from the sea and spraying it toward the sky. The water fell like raindrops. All the dragons, four of the dragons, collect the water from the river and spray in it toward the sky. The water fell like raindrops and saved the people's life, because the dragons spray the water towards the sky and spray everywhere on the earth, and they grow their crops. In this way, the dragons save the people's life. Fourth, who punished the dragons and why? Answer: the Jade Emperor punished the dragons because they had brought rain to the people on the earth without taking his permission, so he had the dragons imprisoned under the huge mountain. Who punished the dragons and why? Who punished? The Jade Emperor punished the dragons because they brought the rain to the starving people on the earth without taking the emperor's permission. His permission means emperor's permission. So he had the dragons imprisoned under the huge mountains. So the Jade Emperor put the dragons imprisoned under the huge mountains. Okay. Next, fifth question. How did the dragons continue to help the people on the earth? The imprisoned dragons continue to help the people on the earth. They turned themselves into the river so that they could keep the land green and fertile to help the people for the rest of their lives. All the dragons helped to the peoples on the earth by spraying the water from toward the sky, and it could help the land green and fertile to help the people for the rest of their lives, to save the people's life on the earth by spraying the water. Let us move vocabulary corner here. In this vocabulary corner I am going to teach you adjective noun collocation. What is adjectives? You know very well. Adjective means it is the words give more information about noun. Okay, it's called adjective. But now we are going to learn here adjective noun collocation. In English, we often use an adjective and a noun together to make a collocation. Often we use adjective and a noun together. I have a beautiful dress. Okay, I am writing here. See these sentences I have written. I have a beautiful dress. Here dress it is noun and beautiful it is the adjective. Okay, I have circled the adjective word here and underline the noun. I have a pink purse. Purse it is a noun and pink it is the adjective. Give more information about noun. Okay, so these words are called adjective noun collocation. With adjective and noun are this called come together, it's called a collocation. Okay, here given the example, the red ball belonged to the little girl. Here red it is the adjective and ball it is the noun. Highlighted word with a red color, it's a noun. The red ball belonged to the little girl. Girl it is here noun and little it is the adjective. So both words come together, adjective and noun together come to make a collocation word. Okay. Let us do the exercise. Look at the adjective in the box given below here. These are the adjective. Working with your elbow partner and correct the adjective to the nouns in the boxes to describe the characters in the story. We have to describe the character about given here the people's and the animals pictures here. Okay. So we have to write a sentence about this emperor. How was the emperor? Unkind, selfish. With the help of these words, we have to write sentences. How was the emperor? The unkind, I am choosing unkind here. The unkind emperor didn't help the people, earth people. Okay. Next, the selfish emperor. The selfish emperor was a cruel person. The selfish emperor was a cruel person. Okay. Third one is the angry emperor was punished to the dragon. So I have used here adjective with noun. Okay. So these words are called collocations and describe about the person, about emperor. Okay. Next picture is given dragons. The fearless dragon helped to the people. The helpful dragon scoop up water and spread it into the sky. Next, third sentence. The scared dragons punished by the emperor. Okay. Yes, the scared dragons were punished by the emperor. Here is the adjective with noun use. Helpful dragons, scared dragons, fearless dragons. Okay. The hungry people were praying for rain. Yes, the hungry people were praying for the rain. Next, the scared people. Next, the grateful people were starving for rain. For rain. So dear kids, all of you have to complete the exercise, read the lesson, read the question answer and complete the exercise given here. Okay.